targeted throughout. Gentlemen's Patriots going up against Wallace's Dolphins. Now we'll go down to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 15 matchup.
Dolphins, Patriots, coming up on EA Sports. Winter is here as the temperature continues to drop as we get set for kickoff for today's matchup.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz and Phil Simms on the scene. This matchup today is a unique one. It's about as much about being healthy as it is about winning the game as the postseason is looming. How about it? How important will it be to win here today?
You're right. It is a unique one, but we see it more and more in the NFL. Teams that get down to the last 1 or 2 games of the year where they've clinched a playoff spot. How do you approach the game? Play your starters. Give them a chance to go out there and excel. But you also, as a head coach, got to know when that time is up and take them out of the game to keep them healthy.
The Dolphins are back deep, waiting for the kick. And Steven Gostkowski looks ready to get this one underway.
That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20. So the rookie quarterback, it's not his first time onto the field, but still getting his feet wet in the NFL.
Yeah, you know, Jim, and every week it just gets a little easier, better. When you walk out there, you can settle those nerves down faster each game you play. So it's going to be fun to see how he does here today.
First down here. Offense lines up here. Moreno's got it on the handle. Tackled down at the 22. Here's a look at the Dolphins offense. Boy, are they difficult to get to the sideline, as this team knows how, better than anyone in the league, knows how to convert on third down. Throwing now to his left. Browner almost got the interception. And with that, let's look at the Patriots defense. They never got to the quarterback once last week. The Dolphins from the 22. Moreno on the screen. They bring him down, and the offense fails to pick up a first down on 3 plays.
Well, it was just a dumb call. When you throw it behind the line of scrimmage like that, you deserve to lose some yards. That's what happened on that play.
Amendola's not going to test the coverage here as he makes the fair catch. Brady's a player to watch today, having thrown an interception last week. He'll attempt to have a turnover-free game today. Out of the shotgun formation. Finds his mark.
A lot of times you look at the drag route, you think that's the safety valve. You know what? It is. The quarterback is always taught to look down the field. If there's nobody open, throw it to the drag route coming across the field. That time they did it. It's just short of getting the first down.
Second down, 3 for the first.
Caught for the first down. Gains 5.
Well, you can't play man-to-man, Jim, every single play. Every once in a while, you got to throw in the zone. That's what they did this past play. Hey, it was a good idea. It just didn't work.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Defense comes out in a 4-6 formation. Brady, handoff. Now cutting to the right side, looking for some open space.
The defense doesn't want to give up runs like that, so how do they stop it? Well, they start crowding the line of scrimmage, so you keep crowding that line of scrimmage, look out, they'll throw it over the top.
The Dolphins defense lined up going with the 46 defense. Brady's back in shotgun formation. Brady finds Gronkowski. He'll be taken down about 3 yards short of the first.
Well, when you keep chipping away with these short throws, sooner or later that defense is going to come up, and when they come up, that's when you throw it over the top.
Second down, even after the completion.
Ridley takes his spot in the backfield.
They'll go shotgun here.
To the sideline and complete. How you perform inside the red zone is often the difference in a game, and we'll get an early taste of that.
No doubt about it, Jim. You got to be creative when you get in the red zone. We'll see what the offense calls.
First down here after the completion.
Here's the handoff. Vereen inside. That's a gain of 6.
The Patriots, they believe in their offense. They know once they get inside the red zone, they can run or throw. That time they run the football, and it picks up some good solid yards. Great job by the offensive line.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive.
Right back to him once more. And Wake in on the tackle. And now that we've got a moment, let's take a look at the Patriots line up on offense today. One of the poorer offensive units in the league. Always, it seems, not only making mistakes, but having a difficult time moving the chains.
Offense lines up here.
Brady's got it in the gun.
Touchdown.
Well, when you get close to the goal line, you always have to look out for the tight end, because anytime there's just a little bit of deception, that deception is enough for the tight end to get that area where he can get open. That time he does it. Touchdown.
Patriots now getting ready to kick it away.
They'll take it at the 20.
First down, offense readying for the snap.
The Patriots come out in the nickel, out of the shotgun. The catch is made.
Going to take it the distance. The 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown.
Terrible job by the defense. Lack of hustle, bad tackling, you name it. They allowed the short throw and catch to go all the way down the field for a score.
The Dolphins have erased the deficit and can tie it right here.
And the point after is good.
Ball's on the tee. Got a tie game now. The score's 7-7.
The Patriots prepared to return the kick.
He'll take it from the 10. And he's taken down right at about the 29. Not quite to the 30.
First down on the way. Offense lines up here.
Brady from the gun. Can't find the target on the pass underneath. Here's how the Dolphins defense. They are all around perhaps the best defensive unit in the entire league.
That leads us to second down.
Amendola's in the slot. Brady's going to take it from the gun. Very nearly intercepted.
Well, the defense has to be depressed after that play, because when you get a chance to get off the field, get a turnover, and get the offense off the field, man, you got to take advantage of situations like that.
The Patriots now on third down. Just a week ago, they converted at a high rate in third down situations.
Third down and 10.
And he's going to be sacked. So, just 3 plays and out for the offense.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on third down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. But when you sack a quarterback on third down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now.
And so now they'll bring out Allen to punt. Wants to give it a go here. And the flag comes out.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
That's a face mask call, and of course for now on it's 15 yards no matter how you slice it. They don't even have to interpret it anymore. The severity of it, it's a big penalty.
Yeah, it is a big penalty. You know, one thing, you know why we see a lot of face mask penalties in the NFL now? It's because players tackle too high. Get your arms around the waist. Go down low to make those tackles, and you wouldn't get those face mask penalties. Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
From the shotgun. Devin McCourty gets the theft. In on the stop.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled. Being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
First down at the 45. Out to the left. Catch made. Brought down after a gain of 6.
That's a nice route on the outside. Nice throw by the quarterback. Puts him in good position to keep moving and get a first down.
Shane Vereen lined up in the backfield.
Second down, 4 to go.
Brady's pass will go for an incompletion this time. Too much pressure on the quarterback on that play, Phil.
That defense, boy, oh boy, are they aggressive, and they can get after the quarterback. We saw it on that play. This is going to be a tough assignment for this offensive line today.
Brady standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap.
Almost intercepted that time.
Well, the offense didn't pick up the first down that time. They're pretty happy the way everything turned out, because that pass could have been intercepted, and you give an interception up on third down, and that is bad.
That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. They bring in the extra tight end. And incomplete. What a hit that time.
Well, they always say if you get your hands on the football, you got to make the catch. Yeah, right. The guy that made that rule up wasn't getting hit as he was trying to catch the football. Nice hit that time by the defender.
Sims has got it on a pass that had some heat.
What's the old expression? Just move the chains. That's what they did with that throw and catch that time, Jim. It also gives them a chance for 3 more downs.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. That long gain sets them up here on this play. And there's Clay. Now
They take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Well, he had all day long to throw the football that time. That's why he had success throwing the football down the field. I'll tell you what, this defense, they need to start blitzing this quarterback.
That short pass play picked up 6. It's now second down and 4.
Moreno lined up in the backfield. Handoff. Moreno looking for a lane. On the way, third down. The Patriots defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel.
Eyeing that left side. Could have been intercepted.
Well, Jim, I threw a lot of passes like that in my career where it should have been intercepted and the guy dropped it. You just go, yes, I got a break. Now can you capitalize on that break?
Fourth down, close to the first, so the offense stays on the field. Moreno's a running back normally, but this time lined up as a receiver in the slot. Takes it from the gun. Going deep.
That's a missed opportunity, and now they'll have to bring out the defense.
That is called rolling the dice, and that's what it is. It's a big gamble by the offense and the coach. You go for it on fourth down, you don't make it, now you're going to pay the price.
It's first down as they head to the line. The defense comes out in the nickel.
They'll go draw. Coughed up the football.
The offense was able to recover the ball.
Ball is out. Oh, they cough up the football, and the defense takes possession.
No one's going to get him now.
In stride, and he's home for the touchdown.
What a deflating play for the offense. The defense picks up the fumble, takes it not only for a touchdown, but how long? Look at the blocks. That makes the offense lose its confidence. They're going to have a hard time coming back out on the field and making it happen.
The Dolphins with an extra point try on the way. And the extra point is good.
The Patriots prepared to return the kick.
And Amendola's got it. Taken down at about the 33, maybe the 34-yard line. First down here.
Defense with plenty of bodies in the box here on this play.
Handoff made. Nothing there as this goes for a loss of 2.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Coming up, second down. Defense filling up the box here with a 4-6 formation. Quick drop back. And he's thrown to the ground.
Really good job by the defensive coordinator. Good time to call that blitz. Catches the offense by surprise, and they just outnumber them, and they get to the quarterback, and they take him down.
Now looking at third down.
Amendola's lined up in the slot. Brady is in the shotgun. Brady able to find Julian Edelman.
The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
The Patriots know they were in a terrible situation like that. The first 2 plays were not very good, so it was third and long. But all you need is one really good one, and they got it that time. Third and long, and they pick up the first down. Nice job.
First down and 10. And he's taken down.
Well, I know this feeling. When a blitzer's coming, nobody's there to block him. There's nothing you can do as a quarterback, but try to protect yourself because you're going down.
The Patriots come to the line, and they put their receivers in a bunch formation. They'll run it here, and this will end up as a 2-yard loss.
Well, we still got a close game here, and you got to try to keep it that way. It's third and long, and you're losing the football game. Don't take a chance on the offensive side. Wait for your next opportunity.
Third down here. Offense trying to pick up the first. That last play was a run. Third down coming up. It's a dime look for the defense on this play.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Nice catch. He's brought down at the 23-yard line.
Tom Brady that time caught the defense by surprise. They throw so many short passes to the tight end. That time he lofts it down the field. The receiver makes a nice catch for a big completion.
After the long gain, let's see what they do here. The give. Touchdown, New England Patriots.
There's no doubt about it. When you score like that to tie up the game, it shifts momentum. And it's all up now to the offense of the other team to get back out there and get the momentum back on their side.
Got a tie game now. Getting set to kick it off. Scores 14-14.
And the kicker's ready to go.
And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line.
First down coming up.
Moreno lined up in the backfield. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun.
Browner almost got the interception.
I know we've all heard this phrase before. That's why they're playing defense, because they can't catch. Hey, the coaches don't care about that. When you get an opportunity, they want you to make the catch.
The Dolphins will take the snap from the 25.
Fights through that hit. He's churning ahead. The defense gets the sack. So they get to the quarterback on that last play. Third down coming up.
And the offense will call a timeout.
Following that timeout, offense back out on the field. Third down on the way.
Moreno's in the slot, not in the backfield for this play. Will send it back to the quarterback out of the gun.
Man, intercepted. Good piece of tackling.
Mayo was able to show off those great hands and picking off that pass from the linebacker position. What a job and what a pair of hands.
They come to the line, and it's first down. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Perine off the left side. Gains maybe 5. Second down. Two tight ends on the field here.
Brady's going to take the snap from the shotgun. And there's Edelman, taken down a yard short of the first. There's going to be an injury timeout here. We'll take a quick break and be back in just a moment.
Third and short following the completion. Play action fake, looking to throw. Hilliard's got it. First down. And a flag is down.
Personal foul. Clipping. Offense.
Well, contact around the knees, and they flagged them for the clipping call.
They did. It was a good call. Listen, you got to hold your breath when you see plays like that. You just hope somebody doesn't get hurt.
The Patriots have it at the 29.
The defense gets a sack.
Brady's the injured player, and we'll take a break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And so now they'll bring out Allen to punt.
They face first down. Offense lines up here.
Moreno's going to take the handoff now. He's taken down at the 30.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Second down here after that run play.
Moreno's lined up as the single back. Gets the handle here.
Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
Nice job that time. The run play gets the first down. You move those chains. Hey, it's kind of fun to watch a team tough enough and patient enough to run the football to get these first downs instead of throwing it all the time.
Nickel formation for the defense here. They need to get the play off. Back to the ground. Collins is all over the ball carrier.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Nickel formation here for the defense.
From the gun. Looking long to Mike Wallace.
Intercepted. He stacked up at that point.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Roughing the passer call gives the offense 15 yards and a new set of downs.
Yeah, and it was a terrible roughing the passer that time. He absolutely took 2 steps before he hit the quarterback. You can see when he lets the ball go. When you see him let it go, pull up.
Daniel Thomas carries the football. Tackled right around midfield.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
Second down coming up. From the gun.
Got the completion. McCourty's there to take him down.
The margin of error against man-to-man defense is much smaller for a quarterback than it would be against zone defenses. That time the quarterback right on target. Good throw.
First and 10. Set up screen. Brings it into his body.
Nowhere to go as this will be a loss of 3.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
The play clock's running down. Drop back, shotgun formation. Reaches out and grabs it.
Taken down at the 33.
Nice job by the quarterback finding the open guy short. They get the completion. They still do not get the first down, though.
They connect on that pass play, but it's still third down for this play with 2 tight ends.
Finds his mark.
It's Mayo in on the tackle.
When you talk about the play-action pass game, it's really when you call it. You got to be in a situation where the defense is thinking run, and when they are, do you have the courage, or I should say the smarts, to fake the run and throw the football? Good call that time by the offense.
He's got the catch. Sims is brought down, but not until he gives his team a new set of downs.
Good play call that time by the offensive coordinator. Down inside, when you're inside that 20-yard line or the red zone, find ways to complete the pass. They did that time.
Defense ready in the goal line formation on this one. Moreno's short run, and it's a touchdown.
I think everybody in the stadium, they knew where this football was going, didn't they? It was going to one of the best running backs in the NFL. You give it to him near the goal line, he'll find a way to get in there.
Count it. Ready to swing his leg as aggressively as possible and send the football down to the end zone. No return. The ball's coming out to the 20. First down here. Offense lines up here.
And Amendola is going to get set in the slot for this snap.
Out of the gun. Got a flag down here. And he's forced to the ground.
Offside. Defense.
That's what happens when you try to guess
Still
the
first
snap
down.
count. First down, offense readying for the snap. They'll run it. Here's the handoff. Davis in on the tackle.
And we knew, talking with both teams, how much the running game would be a focus today, and for good reason. Here's a running back doing tremendous things out there, as he has all year long.
I think that's what's really incredible. And both teams do exactly what they wanted to do. The offense says we want to run it. The defense says we got to stop it. And how about it? The offense, once again, overpowering the defense.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Boy, his head got yanked back the other way. An obvious face mask penalty, and that's a big one.
It's about safety of the players, too. That's why when you grab, hit the helmet in certain situations, it's going to be a 15-yard penalty. Don't grab the face mask.
First down at the 43.
Has the reception all alone. And they tackle him down at the 37-yard line.
You know, when you throw the football like that down the field, you pick up a first down. Now you can do anything you want on the offensive side, and you got that defense guessing.
Coming up at the half, it's the Verizon Halftime Report.
All right, so now as we go back to the field, we've got a good game going, and an offense is trying to close the gap before halftime.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up.
From the shotgun. Pulls it in.
They tackle him at the 26-yard line.
Good job by the offense getting another first down. You can tell by looking down on the field that defense, hands on their knees. They are getting tired.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. From the gun. He'll fire it out to the left. And that's a gain of maybe 5.
Receivers can always sense when there's going to be a blitz by the defense. They know they have to be quicker. That time he was, and he gets a completion down the field.
The defense comes out in the dime.
Mallett's back in shotgun formation.
Oh, it almost picked off that time.
The defense did everything right in that situation. They were in the right spot. They were smart. They read the quarterback's eyes, but they dropped the pass.
The pass play fails to work, and now it's third down.
Ridley lined up in the backfield.
Get ready.
They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun.
Looks to his left.
To Tompkins.
Well, we get a couple first downs on the drive. It just, of course, it makes you feel good about what you're doing. It loosens up the offensive play caller, and there's nothing like dictating to the defense. I love it.
They've come out in the dime package.
Well, let's go. 188. 188.
Now first and 10. They're going to get him here for a sack.
Browns in a whole lot of pain right now. We'll take an injury timeout and be back in just a moment.
This will be the 8th play of this drive.
The Dolphins go with the dime formation here on defense.
Second down and a long way to go. Makes the reception. End zone bound, and he's got the touchdown.
Well, here we are. It's a tie game now. We'll see how the teams react to it. Will it be positive or negative?
Well, we're anxious to hear the full story on that injury. Let's go down to Danielle Bellini with the story. The Dolphins will get the ball back in a tie game. First half coming to a close. Scores 21-21. Shakes off the tackle. Gets out past the 30 and brought down at the 35. The Dolphins bring their offense back onto the field for their next drive. The Dolphins are at the line of scrimmage with a spread formation. Throw to the left.
Incomplete, almost going in the other direction.
Every quarterback in the NFL is going to have 1 or 2 passes a game that can be picked off. Most of the time they're dropped, and this time that was a bad drop by the defense.
Moreno's shifted from running back to a receiver in the slot. The Dolphins will take the snap from the 35. It's Clay.
Brought down at the 41-yard line. 3rd and 4 coming up following that completion. No time to huddle now.
The Dolphins lined up. Everybody split out wide. Dropping back now into the shotgun. Still powering ahead. He's scrambling down. Fumble. This one's going back the other way.
They bring him to the turf.
Great job by the defense, forcing and recovering the fumble.
You said the appropriate word there, forcing. The hit was so solid and so good. The offensive player had no choice. He had to give up the football.
Great starting field position for the offense. Big set here for the defense, lining up in the 4-6.
First down at the 35. Set up screen to Vereen. And they'll end up losing 4 here. The Patriots are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here.
So they complete one, and still it's second down.
Mallett's lined up. 2 tight ends set. Snap it out of the gun.
Down the field. Gonna interception. Twists away from the hit. That'll stop the play right there.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Players showing no restraint, coming in on the quarterback, and that late hit will cost his team 15.
A lot of times these late hits are called, and I feel for the defensive player. Not in this case. That was an easy call. A blatant late hit. It's worthy of 15 yards.
A catch and the first. The Patriots call a timeout and are left now with only 1.
He converts here on the field goal try. That does it for the first half. Dolphins trail in this one.
This is the Verizon Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. Let's get ready now to take a look back at the first half. The Patriots have cruised into halftime with the lead. The Dolphins came into today's game coming off an impressive win, but they'll need to turn it around to find their way back in the win column. So let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. Patriots with possession halfway through 1. Williams is able to get open here, and he caps off the 7-play drive with a score. That takes the lead up to 7. Dolphins with the football midway through the first. Hartline's got the catch here, and after the short pass, he'll score. We're tied back up at 7. Patriots on offense. First quarter winding down. On the run, the ball comes loose. Dolphins capitalize and recover the football. Dolphins is up now by 7. Patriots lined up at the 23. The blocking here will free up the run, and he'll win the sprint to the end zone. We're brand new at 14. Offense on the field now after the pick. Moreno's going to stay between the tackles, and he'll go in from 2 yards out. The Dolphins up by a touchdown. Now to late in the second. Pass coverage will break down here, and the play will come to an end after a gain of 20. Still late stages of the second. The catch is made after a quick pass, and he capped off the long drive with the TD. We're all square at 21. So that's it for us. We'll go back now to Foxborough for the start of the second half.
Gillette Stadium is the site of today's game. Jim Nantz, Phil Simms here with the call as we get set for the start of the third quarter. Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20. The Patriots bring their offense back onto the field for their next drive. Mallett's got everybody split out wide. The third quarter begins with this play. Catch made along the sideline.
What can a defensive back do in a situation like this? The answer is nothing. How about the throw right on target by the quarterback and a good route on that out route by the receiver?
The Patriots come to the line with an empty backfield.
Second down and 6.
Finnegan's there to take him down.
It's third down coming up.
Vereen lined up in the backfield.
Get ready.
Mallett's got it in the gun.
Trying to work that left side.
And that's going to be a 3 and out.
That time the defense was ready. Third and short. They were expecting pass, and that's what they got. And the pass is incomplete. Now we have a fourth down situation.
For a gain of about 5.
First down on the way.
Moreno's lined up directly behind the quarterback here. They'll go ground, trying to power his way right up the middle. There's been no shortage of big plays today with this quarterback at the helm, Phil.
Oh, my gosh. What an arm this quarterback has. How about these throws down the field? Not only are they far down the field and beautiful, they're right on target. And the good thing is he has receivers who can take advantage of his arm.
And here we have second down. They better hurry to get the snap.
Still got it after the play action.
He's looking to the right here on this throw.
Hightower's there to make the stop.
The Dolphins, a lot of people like to throw screens and run draws. No, they look deep down the field. It's not there. They
coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. To Hartline.
They have struggled on third down, but not on that occasion.
The Dolphins look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Down a couple points here in the second half. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
Got the completion.
I think the best thing to say about that play, it's just it gained a few yards, so that's what you do. All plays don't score. Sometimes you just want to pick up a couple yards.
Daniel Thomas is in the backfield. The Dolphins take it from the 28.
Ball comes out,
And it's a takeaway. He's brought to a halt.
That's what you call a takeaway. The defense just makes such a hard hit that they take the football away from the offense and they recover the fumble.
The Patriots break huddle and start their drive this time from the 29.
double tight end formation.
The Patriots have it at the 29.
Tackled at the 29-yard line.
Number 34 on the line. No gain on the play.
After being stuffed at the line of scrimmage, it's now 2nd down and 10. Offense lines up here. To the ground. And a run right up the middle. He is brought down at the 49-yard line.
Good job by the offense picking up a first down there. They've been terrific all day long. They're winning the football game, and they are tiring this defense out.
Here they come back to the line after picking up over 20 yards on that last play. 1st and 10. They'll go ground. There's a yellow marker down on the field.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Grabbing the face mask. We see it almost once a week, and here it happens again.
Well, a lot of times these defenders, I'll give them a little slack because they're running so fast. They're trying to tackle some tremendous athletes in open space, and sometimes accidentally you're going to grab the face mask.
Dragged to the ground. Looks like he's still about a yard short of the first.
Quarterbacks love throwing the football on first down. Usually it's the easiest defense to throw against. They do a nice job that time. They get some good yards, and it's almost a first down.
Let's go.
2nd and short.
Ridley's handed the football.
That brings the play to an end.
A lot of people talk about time of possession. Sometimes it's overblown, but in a situation like this, where you're winning a close game in the second half, you want to control the tempo, control the clock, keep getting those first downs.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel.
Staying with the ground. Davis able to read that play and make the hit.
Got to give the defense some credit. On first down, there's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Shane Vereen lined up in the backfield.
Let's go. Red 38.
Mallett's going to take it from the gun. Makes the reception, and they are in on Amendola.
Jim, the offensive coordinator, has done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
Here's the first snap after the big play.
Let's go.
Tight end in motion.
Mallett standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap.
And he's thrown to the ground.
Now, this is about as bad as it gets for a quarterback in a situation like this. You're near the goal line, and they give you a chance to throw the football, and you take a sack. Oh, my gosh. I wouldn't want to be him in that film session tomorrow.
2nd and long.
Here's the handoff and a gain of 4.
Great situation to be in for the defense right here. It's 3rd long, and even though their team is losing the game, you could get after the quarterback and hope you can find a way to force a turnover.
About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive. Offense lines up here. 3rd down and 11.
And there's a drop.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. 3rd and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
A short field goal try on the way. the kick is good.
Then they get the field goal at that time, and it keeps the momentum on their side. It's positive energy. It makes you feel good. Now we'll see if the defense can carry it on.
And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down.
Hart lines a receiver in the slot.
They're setting up screen. Moreno tackled down.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing, but you pick up a first down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
The tackle is made. Second down here. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Throws the pass. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down. Looking at the passing numbers on both sides of the ball, they're just not there. The coverage has been good, and it's been hard to move the ball against those secondaries.
Yeah, good job for the defense today. They got a good pass rush going. The coverage has been good down the field. And also, the defense has been good, but the quarterback has not been real sharp.
This screen pass will go incomplete.
Play doesn't even have time to develop. The quarterback is under so much pressure, he's throwing it before these receivers are even ready.
Second down after the incompletion. Keeps it here. He'll throw it over the middle. And looking underneath, this will go incomplete.
Man, the quarterback, the coaches, his teammates, everybody loves to see a player give that type of effort. How about the receiver just going all out to make the catch? Doesn't quite get there, but the effort is outstanding.
3rd and 10. He'll keep it on the play fake. Has his target. Tackles made.
One team's running the football, the other is passing, but both are working with their game plans.
Yeah, they both are working. As you look down there on the field, one set of running backs are really happy. On the other side, the wide receiver group, they're really happy. So as long as you get it done, that's all that matters.
Brought down at the 29.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. And at the 25, he'll be brought down.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
Let's see what they do on this 3rd down situation. It'll be 3rd down. The jumbo set on the field.
The final quarter begins with this snap. Tannehill's the one who is down, and will step aside for just a moment.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground.
Moreno lined up in the backfield. He'll take the snap from the gun.
That ball has been picked off. Nice tackle.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
It's first down as they head to the line. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time.
Sometimes it's good protection by the offensive line. Sometimes it's just bad defense. They can't get to the quarterback, and that's another completion by him.
Danielle's got an injury update for us. Let's go to her now.
Guys, I just spoke with a Dolphins official. Ryan Tannehill's injury appears to be related to the upper body. Trainers are saying it is a severe injury, but would not confirm what the injury is at this time.
Good yardage picked up on that call. First down here after the completion. Defense comes out in a 4-6 formation.
Mallett's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Williams got the catch and the first.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time out of the shotgun formation. And he's taken down.
Well, I don't know who to blame here or give credit to. Blame the quarterback for not changing the protection, or just give a lot of credit, well, that's where I'm going. What a job by the defense. They catch the offense off guard, and they get to the QB with the blitz and take him down.
Amendola is lined up now as a slot receiver.
Let's go.
Mallett's back in shotgun formation.
Going for the home run. Ball's picked off. And he's brought to the ground.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
Let's go.
First down at the 19. And Harmon close to getting the interception.
Well, the defense has to be depressed at them, because when you get a chance to get off the field, get a turnover, and get the offense off the field, man, you got to take advantage of situations like that.
Second down and 10.
Setting up screen. Has his man.
Still on his feet.
The Dolphins did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind just by a few points in the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
Intercepted. And he races out of bounds at that point.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled. Being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
First down here. Defense with plenty of bodies in the box here on this play.
Hand off. And he'll try it left. You define yourself as a running team, which this team does, then it's no surprise to see them continue to make plays on the ground, Phil.
You can't be good at everything. And this team, their bread and butter, what is it? It's running the football. So they determined before the season we are going to be a running football team. They worked at it, and here they are doing it again.
Dobson is tackled down.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
And now they'll try over again on second down. Defense filling up the box here with a 4-6 formation. It's Ridley.
It's Jordan in on the tackle.
Well, that time that run play in the red zone, it did not fool the defense. The offense gets overpowered and get a very little gain that time on the run.
Now third and short following the run.
The Dolphins defense packs it in now, going with the 46. Out of the eye, it's Bareen.
and picks up about 3.
Phil, today we've seen a running back who was putting up some big rushing totals.
Jim, sometimes I get tired of talking about the quarterbacks and wide receivers, how well they're doing. What a good change of pace to watch the game evolve around a running back. And, man, this guy is taking advantage of those opportunities.
First down here after the run. They'll go shotgun here. The defense gets the sack.
You got to be quick and decisive when you're down near the goal line and you're throwing the pass as a quarterback. That time he was not, and he takes a huge sack.
He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback.
And they'll get to him again for the sack.
Well, it's all about timing. I got to tell you something. The safety did a wonderful job timing the snap count that time. Caught everybody off guard, and he gets the sack on the QB.
Can they overcome the sack? 3rd down on the way. The defense comes out in the nickel. Looks like a false start on the offense.
False start, offense.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. Offense lines up here.
Get ready.
The Patriots from the 32.
Breaks out of that one.
And he's taken down once more for the sack.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the 3rd down, and that's, of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
This will be a 54-yard field goal attempt. The kick in. It's through there. The kick is good.
When an offense drives the ball, they always want to get something out of it, get some points. This time, the field goal kicker gets it done. He gives them 3.
The Dolphins are back deep, waiting to return the kick.
And Wallace going to test the coverage this time. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Dolphins ready now to start their next series. Take it here from the 22.
Offense lines up here. First down and 10. Heaving it down the field. Almost intercepted.
Well, Jim, I threw a lot of passes like that in my career where it should have been intercepted and the guy dropped it. You just go, yes, I got a break. Now can you capitalize on that break?
Second down coming up. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time.
Out of the shotgun.
Looking across the middle, the flag is out as the play continues.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
That's a face mask call, and of course for now on it's 15 yards no matter how you slice it. They don't even have to interpret it anymore. The severity of it, it's a big penalty.
Yeah, it is a big penalty. You know, one thing, you know why we see a lot of face mask penalties in the NFL now? It's because players tackle too high. Get your arms around the waist. Go down low to make those tackles, and you wouldn't get those face mask penalties.
The defense gets a sack.
There's nothing worse to a quarterback than having offensive lineman getting driven back in his way. That time the right side of the line collapses, and it leads to a sack of the QB.
It's now 2nd down. Sims is playing out of position in the backfield here. Screen gets it out for the completion. Easley's the one who brings him to the ground.
There wasn't much there that time, so good job by the quarterback just throwing the ball and getting the catch and just getting a couple yards.
3rd down. Offense lines up here. From the shotgun. A takeaway. He's brought down. And Rivas is still down, so we'll take a quick break and be back in just a moment. And welcome back. Danielle Bellini is working on getting us an update on the injury as we return to action.
In this game now, it's just so spread out. Everybody is so fast. You just can't avoid it. Concussions are just part of the game, and I hope he's okay.
1st down at the 30. Throwing now to his left. Gains 18. The Dolphins have kept teams out of the end zone all season long, but today they are giving up a ton of points.
Jim, I'll say this. They are absolutely getting shredded in every department on the defensive side. They can't stop anything. Just a bad day.
Takes it from the gun. Williams. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field. The Dolphins pride themselves on their defense, but it hasn't been a strength for them here today.
Yeah, they do, but listen, it's not working today. They've been out there for a lot of plays, and you know what is happening? They have fatigue, and when you have fatigue on the defensive side, what goes? You can't think clearly, and you just keep making bad mistakes. Well, when you have good team speed on the defensive side, you can make plays just like this. You can get into the backfield and tackle the running back for a loss.
3rd down now. Just 2 minutes left in this one now. Back in a moment. This is 3rd down. Split backfield here.
Let's go. 488. 488.
Mallett's got it in the gun. A spectacular catch. Man, that was some kind of catch that time by the receiver.
Ooh, boy, these receivers, they make quarterbacks look good. You're right. You can throw it off target. It doesn't matter. They find a way to come up with the catch.
The field goal attempt is good. It's good.
Well, this guy's a machine. Every time he gets a chance to go out there and kick a field goal, it is right down the middle. Good job by the offense. Good job by the kicker.
Stephen Gostkowski's readying his team for the kickoff. Blindly spins away from the hit. Anderson's in on the tackle. First down. Let's see what they come up with here. Moreno lined up in the backfield. First down at the 16. Moreno on the screen. Rocked for a loss on that tackle.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
With about a minute to go, they're going to need every break possible. First, they must score on this possession.
And it's incomplete. Just couldn't hold on to it after the hit.
This man was put on this defense for this reason alone. Make the big hits. Give your team some momentum and also put a little fear in the offensive players when they get the football.
The Dolphins come to the line of scrimmage and empty out the backfield. Everyone split out wide.
3rd and 13. And he hauls it in. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
The offense is still on the field here on 4th down, needing 6 for the first. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Sims has got the catch and the first. The Dolphins call a timeout, their first.
Offense ready to play after calling a timeout. First down, pressure on every snap now.
And Matthews is in the slot.
Get ready.
We'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. Ball is out. And the recovery is made by the defense.
In on the stop.
Well, the one thing we know about the NFL, when you have the football in your hands, they are going to attack it. You got to know that as a ball carrier, protect it a lot better.
Now on first down, every snap crucial the rest of the way. It's a dime look for the defense on this play.
Takes a knee.
That's 2nd down coming up.
And Amendola's lined up in the slot.
It's hard to accept a loss within the division, but that's the case for them today.
Oh, yeah. You know, first off, you plan your offseason and your football team around winning division games. To lose to a team that, you know, you don't even like that much either to begin with, it just makes it doubly worse.
What a memorable game this truly was. For Phil Simms, Danielle Bellini, and Larry Ridley, Jim Nantz saying so long for now, and we leave you with the GMC Never Say Never moment of the game.